make you feel my contact. I want you to watch your conduct. So when you start to fling that, look back, look at the eyes, look back on the speed, look up to the stars, look back. Girl, you look normal, but you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, girl, you know what you're doing. You make you waste for the eye contact. Father, if you send this lady, I just wanna tell you thank you, child. With that miraculous way, I could not intend on leaving that. Just do what you say. Girl, when you look back at it, eye contact. I go make you feel my contact. I want you to watch your conduct. So when you start to fling that, look back, look at how it acts. Look back on the speed. Look back, look watch the stars. Look back, girl, you look normal, but you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing, girl, you know what you're doing. You waste the eye contact.
It's the whining queen of the soca. Everybody want come hula. Whining queen of the soca. Lord, she want me know. Check her now, wind it up, that body want me know. Check her now, bounce it up, that body want me know. Check her now, wind it up, that body want me know. Check her now, bounce it up, that body.
I just know when I come to the party, sexy ladies acting all naughty. Some move back, some move small, some of them think like that. So we upset tonight, and you know everything alright. Don't stand in the corner like it's a monster, come and get jiggy all night. Not all the girls in the world, what's the super big boom boom, but come on and shake something, come on and shake something. Not all the girls in the world, what's the super big boom boom, but come on and shake something, come on and shake something. Make that clap, go do something. And you and me.
We are back here at the Francis Babalastic grounds. It's Friday night. It's what we call F&F, Friday Night Football, whilst Eli compile the information for the opener for this evening. We're about to witness South CASTRIES in the black, and that would make DENNERY in the red and white. Yours truly here, tennis in Glasgow. Like I said, momentarily, Eli Williams will join us to give us a rundown of the teams and what they look like in this encounter. As you well know, the remainder of matches will be played right here at the Francis Babalastic ground in the northern sector of St. Lucia. And I want to say a special good night to all persons, the diaspora especially, and all persons in and around the world who make it their business to take on the stream when we come on in the St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League. We're going to be here for the entire weekend. As a matter of fact, there is Tier 2 action and finals tomorrow night, where we're going to see Ancillary take on Vieux North. Last weekend was the, how would I say, the precursor, but due to the weather said, no way, let's wait for another day, which we will do. There's also action on Sunday. So let us continue with what's before us. A long searching ball to the box area by South CASTRIES, which results in a corner in their favor. And if you've been following, you would know that DENNERY is started off slowly, but they have a little up. Likewise for South CASTRIES, who is still in the cellar position. and they're facing relegation. Had a wonderful campaign last season, but it's very difficult to come up from the second division and make a mark in the first division, which you find very hard. But one thing I can tell you about them, they're not going to go down fighting. They're going to put in a full shift within this 90 minutes and probably make it a little hard for DENNERY. But if you're going to go man for man and for paper football, you would say clearly that the odds are in the favor of DENNERY. But the good thing about football is that you have to play the game. And let us see if South CASTRIES can ruffle the feathers of the team from the East Coast. Another corner for South CASTRIES. A little better this time around. Not bad at all. Almost got in there. Just a little too much ball going over the upright. So which results in a goal kick for DENNERY. Easy, they play from the back. There you go. Playing from the back into midfield. Heavy on the pass right there. Henry, the skipper for South CASTRIES, immediately trying to get on the sheet, the score sheet. Through ball. A little difficulty getting past the defense. Searching pass upfield. DENNERY trying to utilize some speed. One across immediately as well. A little heavy on the touch. Deception by the dreadlocks. Henry. Of CASTRIES. A little soft on the pass there. You got already here the coach from DENNERY screaming out loud. Which clearly shows the intent that they want to win this game. It's sort of a must-win for South CASTRIES because they would want to get away from the bottom. Not that winning the game will make them get away, but at least give them some hope. Ball play to the right flank. Anticipating a cross, trying to take a shot immediately. There's some applause of trying to drive some confidence into the player. But never trouble the goalkeeper. DENNERY again, playing from behind. Ball going out of touch. DENNERY players wanting a foul. That's too soft if you ask me. Chad Alfred, brother of Julian Alfred, plays the ball infield. Interception by DENNERY. Immediately South CASTRIES on the charge. Trying to keep possession. Bad pass. A lot of players seem to be slipping in the area. The field is dry. They took a walk on it a little earlier. Very dry. And the grass is cut very low. So you must have the right footwear. Searching ball to the right side. Good touch. Tough on it. Defenders double team him immediately. Here is DENNERY on the attack. On the left side, that is. Still keeping possession. Referee says play on and results in a goal kick for South CASTRIES. It's about 2 tackles I've seen. Players have clamored for the referee assistance, but he simply says play on. Too soft to call a foul. Goal kick now to South CASTRIES. And if those of you who are missing Elijah, you could check the Bible. You have a chapter in there somewhere. While he compiles his information. Eli is coming. Good interception there by DENNERY. There's a situation, a fortuitous bounce and ball fell. Again, the player tumbling over. And results in a corner this time for DENNERY. Friday night, normally a night where persons unwind from a long week of work. No place a place to do that, but at the football field in Grozy Lake. So if you're in and around the area, you can always stop in and take in some domestic football. Meantime, it's a corner to DENNERY. Should be an in-swinger. Get out of the area. Of CASTRIES on the charge. Goalkeeper easily mopping this one. Of CASTRIES, I tell us one thing that they do, they never give up. They will fight throughout the 90 minutes. And by me saying so, the ball going another play. Let me introduce my boss. Yeah, my boss. Elijah Williams.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you, wherever you are in your neck of the globe. Thank you very much, Critic. I'm not his boss by any stretch of the imagination. I might be a boss, but not his boss. And of course, it's that time where we gather in fellowship for semi-pro football. Critic already mentioned it's South CASTRIES versus DENNERY. So I'll just get directly into the team news as South CASTRIES takes a quick free kick. Now Henry puts it back across the face of the goal and cleared out, and a foul. And a foul. All right, so let's get into the team news for DENNERY. Zanzibar Reynolds in goal, Shaquan Dovius, MacGyver Raymond, Marvin Matter, and Patrick Ephraim make up the back four. Kendall Fauché, Maurice Etienne, and Jaime Fauché in the midfield. Azad Fauché, Gavin Reggie, and Torian Joseph. They make up the front three. For South CASTRIES, Bernard Antoine in goal, Chad Alfred, Michaeli Lafonce, Nye Henry, and Derek Plummer. They make up the back four. Stephen Octave, Wade Fulgence, and Callis Mondesi is the midfield three. Rick St. John is flanked by Kennedy Willie and Joseph Felix. Two teams really looking for the points today. Critic DENNERY trying to get away or further away from the relegation zone. And South CASTRIES trying to claw their way out of a hole that appears that they are sinking deeper into.
Yeah, I think no doubt about it. I think they will be one of the teams that's going to go back down. But what I like about this team, they're very resolute. They know where they are. They know their strength. They play within themselves, but they don't ever give up. I mean, definitely, come next season, the hierarchy of the team will, regroup and recharge and get some players in. But what it is for them is the experience of the first year that they can take into next campaign and build on the areas where they're weak. In terms of DENNERY now, DENNERY, of course, would be very disappointed. Very bad start. Some players are clearly missing. As anything in football, players move on. No player will play football for the rest of his life. Players move on. It's now time for the community to embrace and go on a charge. I know they had a good grassroots program as well. They go into the schools. You do what you're supposed to do as a community to beef up your roster. So DENNERY, it will be your responsibility. But the truth and reality, the DENNERY we knew, that is not what it is right now. So both teams are on different paths, but I think we will still see an interesting contest between the two.
Yeah, Javel Fauché, the captain for DENNERY, is out due to a suspension, if you're wondering. South CASTRIES have started this game very sprightly. There's a car crash there on the Millennium Highway.
Just by the roundabout, really. Just by KFC there. The DENNERY defender have the KFC colors. You understand? Yeah, this is a mini crash. They should be sorted out, and we should resume momentarily.
Yeah, the EMTs are on hand.
Yes,
already.
oh yes, they're on the spot.
Scene, yeah.
So again, DENNERY showing poise at the back, comfortable, wanting to start that way and continue. Interesting way to play. Chad already on the charge. A bad pass there by Chad, but he quickly raises his hand and say, well, sorry guys, let's continue. Dennery trying to put in a player through. Still within it. South is almost clearing from the area. Still not safe as yet.
Looks like he's gonna point to the spot, is it?
Yes, definitely he is pointed to the spot. Just as I said, they were scrambling to safety and they didn't clear the ball just as yet. Somebody went and committed a foul, and that has been the season for South Castries.
It looks like Gavin Reggie was the one that was felled in the box there.
Yeah. But that's before we take this penalty, Eli. Forfeit 8. I made forfeit 8. One of his family members I made that in town today, you know. But before we even get to the family member, I got a call from somebody from Canaries. They tell me, guess what, Tennyson? He plays basketball as Forfeit 8 is a basketball, eh?
You're taking a joke too far now.
No,
okay.
But okay, thank you, Eli. So Eli, all right, let's take in the penalty, Eli. He went straight down the middle. The goalkeeper, of course, going in the other direction, and he calmly slowed this one down, making the score line 1-0 in the favor of Dennery.
Yeah, Gavin Reggie on the score sheet. Elijah Joseph, normally the spot kick taker, but he's on national duty at the moment, so he's unavailable. So actually, that makes two of Dennery's regular midfield, Javel Fauché and Elijah Joseph out.
Out, yeah. Yeah, well, I think they do have enough. They have enough to get past South Castries. But like I said, don't ever think that, okay, this 1-0 and it's going to be a walk in the park. They're going to fight. Those youngsters really enjoy playing together, and especially playing for their coach. They really, you know, sometimes I see the man and I see his vehicle loaded with individuals, only to find out is the team members, you know.
Yeah.
And it remind me of my time, you know. So it's all good. Once you could have those youngsters play football, at some point in time, South Castries will make a mark on this league.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, they have to take their blows. So Eli, forfeit 8, what position?
Has to probably be a point guard. Couldn't be anything else.
Yeah, can.
Bugsy Bogues was about that
Yeah.
height, and he played in the NBA, so...
Mostly wasn't forfeit 8, huh?
Yeah, it was about that height.
Forfeit 8?
About that.
Oh,
He wasn't 5 foot.
well, maybe forfeit 11, not 8.
I'm Googling it. I'm Googling it. Let me
check
see
it
what's
out.
going on there.
Check Maxi book. I want to clarify that. Ball comes in. You'll see South Castries trying to keep possession. Going all the way back to the skipper. Center of the park. So passing there. To the right side by South Castries. Yeah.
You're correct. He was 5'3".
But I tell you. The reason why I know that because within that around that time I was 5'3" myself.
My apologies to Muggsy.
Yeah.
I was mugging him off there.
Throwing right now to South Castries. Good clearance there for Dennery. Dennery tried to keep possession of the ball, but Chad, with his tenacity, will have none of it. Offside there.
Good attempt there.
Yeah, but he has a cousin, Judith. I think she works at the OECS and she used to play national netball. She has a good height. So what I suspect is happening with
Judith
his family.
Okay.
So she have a good so she has some. But what I suspect, rather than let's say he's from a tall family, why you let's say you'll take his height?
But they didn't.
They did.
Oh, you mean they took his height?
Yeah, so it's not.
Oh,
not,
I thought you meant boy, English boy.
Yeah. They mean they took.
He didn't go back for seconds.
Yeah. As a basketballer, yes. He told me that you should see him. You should see him play with the guys on the court. Good night to you, my brother, and the rest of your tall family.
I have another nickname for you tonight, critic.
Yeah.
Azad Fauché, the number 24 for Dennery. He's deployed in the midfield tonight. Normally plays off of the flank.
Yeah, normally, yeah.
Yaka.
Yaka?
Yaka. Y-A-K-A. Yaka.
Wow. Maybe it's Zaka or something, Saka or something. Why?
No, it's Yaka.
Yaka.
Yeah.
Wow, okay. Yeah, I need to know more of those nicknames because, you know, sometimes some of the viewers as well. As much as we have to always give the players their correct or the government name, but it's always now and then we could throw in the nickname. So if you're on the stream and you know some of the players' nicknames, feel free to drop it on the screen, or probably you could message Eli or myself if you have our number, because the nicknames are very interesting. Very interesting, and yeah.
You even giving people nickname too.
Me?
Everybody's calling a guy forfeited now.
Yeah, forfeited. You can't go wrong in that. You can't go wrong in that. Because nobody will dispute that, Eli. yeah, it's a throw-in. I think we have but I think in those games, Eli, we head in. I don't think we have much games left in the first division. So clearly, you've seen a pathway as to where teams may just end up. So basically, we are approaching the business end of the league, and teams basically have to get it right. You know, because I mean, those two teams have played before, and they know of each other. But what is vital now is the points, the 3 points, the 3 points. The 3 points are so vital, and then we're off to a very good start. They want to continue.
Yeah, after this fixture, both Dennery and South Castries will have 2 games left. So not much at all. Referee says nothing there, but huge appeal.
And then we'll have to be really lucky to get a back-to-back penalty calls.
But the way they appeal, I thought they were appealing for LBW.
Yeah. You're right. Should be a foul right there. Coach for South Castries is decked in his team colors as well, if you realize on the technical area. And we can't miss him.
I see him.
Your good friend as well is in the technical area. Power forward from Dennery. Center. But in today's basketball, he wouldn't be a center. He would be a center of attraction.
In St. Lucia? In
today's football.
That's why he played.
Center.
In center. Yeah. But you're right, his height is a small forward height in the real world.
I'm telling you.
Small forward.
Telling you. So in St. Lucia, he's a center of attraction. But in the real world, boy, no way.
You heard that?
Oh, yes.
Come back, Yaka.
Come back, Yaka.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it, man. Good touch. Now Henry doing very well. With his experience there. Cool interception. A little too much there.
Let me say good night to our regular Canadian viewer, Davis Paul, on the stream. And good night to all those regularly commenting on the stream.
From Canada.
Yeah.
From North America. I just got some nicknames there, you know. Azal. There's somebody called Azal, right?
That's Yaka.
That's Yaka. He's also known as Cocoyat. And Gavin Reggie is known as Star.
Okay.
Yeah.
Star not too bad.
Star ain't too bad. Star is a regular. Cocoyat. Cocoyat. I don't know. Then we have their own registry. It's a free kick now to South Castries. You want this one dipping and coming in very. Yeah, that's what you want. Somebody needs to get onto it. Tough luck there. Ball still in the area. Clearance finally by Dennery. Chad Daisy getting in there half-heartedly.
No, that's not Chad Daisy. Chad Alfred.
Chad Alfred, sorry.
Yeah, but in
Chad
trouble.
Daisy. Oh!
They're in trouble.
Oh, yes. And the referee
Should be a yellow card.
Still thinking. Why is he still thinking? He's going to his
That should be a yellow card.
Ref,
He made an attempt to get the ball. He tripped the player.
I don't. Yes, it's another.
Shouldn't be a red card.
No, I don't think so. Should be a yellow. And it's another penalty. Is it?
Yes, it is.
Yes. Yeah, he pointed to the
Yeah,
spot.
correct
All
call
right.
there.
Okay, good decision.
Yeah, correct.
All right. Good decision. Good decision. South Castries gifting the game so far to DENNERY. You don't want to be in this position. Only 21 minutes gone thereabout. You're already gifting DENNERY a second chance at it.
For those of you wondering why we were speaking to the yellow card, there's a double jeopardy rule which says you can't give a penalty and send the player off unless it is a scenario where the player makes no attempt to get the ball. Who league slotted in?
Yeah, easy
Yeah.
like Sunday morning. Gavin Reggie getting a brace so far.
Yeah. So if the goalkeeper, for example, just pulled the player down, they made no attempt to get the ball,
Yeah.
it would have been a red card and a penalty. But the fact that he made an attempt to get the ball and obviously mistimed it and tripped the player up, it's only a yellow card. So just in case you guys are wondering.
Thank you, Eli, for that clarification. Then we haven't broken a sweat just yet. It's 2-0 in their favor. The right winger for South Castries is not having a bad game, despite the score being 2-0, but he seems to be the go-to guy. Majority of the attack so far is built on the right side for South Castries, and they want him to get past his man and just whip on across. And this is about the fourth time they have tried that. A long throw employed this time.
Yeah, that's Kennedy Willie, the number 47.
Yeah. Kennedy Willie.
Yes.
We also have Kendall Fauché.
Yeah, Kendall Fauché is on the DENNERY team.
Better known as Bax. The nicknames are coming in. DENNERY again. The registry is open.
I was about to say that's Marcella Steed.
That's what I thought. That's the only Bax I knew. DENNERY have a Bax. Easy pickings for the going straight up to route 1, straight back to the other goalkeeper.
Yeah, 25 minutes into the fixture, then really 2 goals to nil. A brace of penalties by Gavin Reggie. South Castries in all types of trouble, but DENNERY definitely so far the result that they're looking for. They want to get as far away from the relegation area as possible. And not just driven across too hard.
Then we will be very pleased. I mean, you mentioned some players are missing from DENNERY. They were national duty. Not your first timers, but at least some of your fringe players are involved tonight, and you're getting a result up here on the road. So something that they would also cherish.
Yeah, definitely. Just take a quick check on the point standings. DENNERY, they're on 14 points. The win tonight will take them up to 17. They'll remain in 7th position ahead of Choiseul, who are also on 14 points, but would have played the 2 games less. They would have played the 14 Choiseul, and this is DENNERY's 16th game. So is the same for South Castries, their 16th game. Ufra would be on 12 points, having played 15. So the relegation fight, interesting.
What I can say, I was looking further ahead. I'm already into next campaign. When I look at the likes of Ancillary and Vifor North, because those 2 teams definitely are coming up to the first division.
Correct, yes.
Next year?
It's going to be tough.
Very, very tough. Very, very, very tough from the onset. Those teams have no pushovers, and they reinforce. While the other teams who are already there, we want to stay there, they too will reinforce. So it's gonna be a league to certainly look out for.
Yeah, that's a fantastic point you just made there. So the entire league next year will be the group of death.
The only thing I would like to see is the format change a bit. So you give me a league and you give me a cup. From the onset, the most points, that's it. Champion, and then you give me a league, a cup format.
Well, I've always felt, just my thoughts, that the Black Hat tournament could serve as the cup, same teams. So you take the Black Hat tournament and you have breaks within the season where these cup games will play, just as you see in the Premier League. Yeah.
A certain weekend you have cup games.
That's right.
Yeah, so that gathers more interest. Yeah, you can. Yeah, that's very thoughtful. Logistics can be in place. Of course, you'd have to talk to Mr. Shakes as well. So, but I like the idea. There's more.
I don't think anything has to change in terms of the two leagues.
Yeah,
It's just about scheduling the games within those spaces.
I understand that. But that's it. That's very interesting. That would gather some real momentum and interest.
Then we across the face of the goal there.
They're on the attack tonight, boy. They're on the attack tonight, I can tell you that. One thing I've always said that the semi-pro league, they often take care of us when it comes to eats. When they try to attack the eats, then we attack the goal. One thing you have to hear about this. Big up his CEO.
And throw in for South Castries. And Alfred in. A good piece of skill there. Good skill and then a little devoid of ideas afterwards.
The pass was terrible. I mean, the skill, brilliant. Basically, what he had to do was to play the ball into his feet. But he didn't. The pass was very poor. But you can always go back on the stream and see your mistakes and then correct them, you know. That's what you want. That's one of the purposes of the stream. I'll tell you something. Like, I remember when we used to play, they would have a coach who take notes and say, well, hey, Eli, or hey, Tennyson, you had 5 bad passes, or 4 bad passes, and then you would dispute that. Say, coach, no, coach, because at that time they have no video replay, they have no online, no YouTube to go and see. But now, if you tell a player, hey, you didn't glance, you didn't do X, you didn't do Y, you didn't do Z, he can't contest it because he could go back on the stream and show him exactly what he needed to do.
As a matter of fact, when the coach goes back, he might tell you, well, I thought it was 5, but it's 7 bad passes you had.
There you go.
No, but it's good. I think it's good for the planning. It's good for the development of the sport. Teams get to study the other teams, and that makes the tactical nous even more acute. You know, you have to really be on it. I'm pretty sure every single team in the league studies every single game that Leclerc is playing, was the runaway leaders. As the season has gone on, starting to get a little more difficult for Leclerc. Granted, they do have their own challenges in terms of personnel. See, teams making a more concerted effort here. There's Yaka about to take the corner kick. Yaka. Did I say the corner kick was Yak?
You can see that.
Okay.
You can see that.
Yeah, very good touch. think he probably just dwelled on the ball a little too long and everybody has stopped moving. And he got the pass off. But he was caught on the heels, flat-footed.
Good defending there by Nye. Showed some real patience. Another attempt at a long throw. Not much on this one. Clearance there by South Castries. No outlet. DENNERY defender tried to make a pass. Playing the ball.
Splice.
Yeah. Must be looking for Lucia. You know what's Splice?
Let me tell you. I grew up playing football on the Rock Hall court.
Oh.
Splice and Fack was the other.
That's a big venue you mentioned
Okay,
there.
all right, okay.
All right.
What you know?
Because I played for Rock Hall Union Marshall League. So I know.
Yeah.
Know about that court.
Start calling names of fellas I play with for you. Let me say good night. Skipper, Meps. Simeon Solomon. That's the name.
The skipper.
Yeah, man. General. I played for Pave, would have played for Rock Hall as well. Postman. Ball coming across there and flashing across the face of goal again. Then we are just lining up. Just on a line in terms of whose shot is it next.
Yeah, I don't think the goalkeeper for DENNERY has been bothered. At the only time he really was going interested in the game was
corners.
Yeah, that's basically it, but he has not been bothered.
Even on the corners, he was not really troubled.
Yeah. Castries often gets to the flank. Like I tell you, that's the outlet. The right side. That's about it for them. A little too much. A little too much. Alfred. I tell you that Alfred is like it's like the Energizer bunny in the ad. It's a little ad, the little bunny they have in the today. That's Chad Alfred.
Foul there. When Philogents play a foul.
That's too far out. I don't think he'll be bothered much.
That's what DENNERY would want as well. Anton Richard not available on national duty. Your substitute goalkeeper. Don't want him to be under too much pressure so he can to keep his confidence high. So the rear guard of DENNERY really doing their job tonight. Making sure they protect Zanzibar Reynolds in goal.
Yeah, he's all right. I can't even see him being so bothered because again it's a makeshift for South Castries. They have the number 19 tall. He's one posed with the responsibility in attack.
It's Rick St. John.
Yeah, I think he's from Canaries, I think. It's very difficult for him to have any impact per se. Coming from a set play to do a goal now. I don't see it happening.
You know, you made mention, critic of Castries for next season needing to strengthen to get an opportunity to come back into the top tier. However, there's a real worry for them in terms of losing some of their better players as well, because teams would have been watching them throughout the course of the season.
That's another challenge as well. How do you keep those players? How do you I mean, they have tasted the joy in Tier 1. They want to stay in Tier 1 too, you know.
They send the paycheck too.
Yeah, to continue their path, their journey. How do you keep them? How do you keep them motivated? You might have to inject some cash in Tier 2 as well. Or stipend or something, you know. Well, them to the ball for a little too long. For South Castries. Free kick to DENNERY in a very interesting spot. No one at the end of it except for Nye Henry, defensive header. All going out, but it's a goal kick to South Castries. Another goal kick.
Just approaching the halfway mark in this fixture. And to be honest, it's been all DENNERY. Been attack versus defense pretty much for the entire first half. Zanzibar Reynolds punt up the field. Jaka spreads it out wide. On it again. A shot there. Like Gavin Reggie on his left foot. It's just not happening for South Castries this afternoon. I was about to say DENNERY is having a walk in the park, but it's more like walk on the grounds. Francis Babalastic grounds. Rosalie. Van Benjamin will want to get his troops in at halftime. See how he can orchestrate some sort of rescue mission. But now they are out at sea, lost at sea, if you ask me.
Yeah, he has a big job, a big task on his hand, as a matter of fact. It's much too easy for DENNERY. A little training session for them. Holding on to the football for too long. That pass should have been on ever since.
Yep.
He has played himself into trouble.
You ever noticed when players are asked to take their time, more often than not, they slow down?
Yes, because you see, the more time you have is the more your brain becomes clogged. You have too many ideas, That's why they rate top players as those who can, a good shot, who can make decisions, If you look at the professional game, you like one touch, two touch, and move. But the longer you keep onto the ball, you get confused as, okay, what am I going to do now? What am I going to do? You see, players always get confused when the longer they keep the football.
I was saying that because to me, take your time suggests to have a little bit more composure, not necessarily to slow down the pace of the game entirely. But I've observed that sometimes that's the thing. But it's 2-0. Gavin Reggie brace in the 13th and 23rd minute. And at DENNERY, they lead comfortably against South Castries at the Francis Babalastic grounds. We'll be back after the break.
In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team. With discipline and perseverance, we advance. Through every kick, stumble, and victory, our lives are changing, and together we rise.
It's not just a game. Football is our life.
The St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League, leveraging football to transform lives.
28 years ago, I left St. Lucia to study in Canada. I got married and moved to the US, but I never forgot my roots. So when I decided to invest in the offshore business, it was only natural to have it done in my hometown. To have a successful business, I needed a bank. Who else? My first employer, Bank of St. Lucia. BOSL has been an incredible partner, supporting my vision of expansion and diversification in every step of the way. The Elite Builders Capital product has been a game changer for entrepreneurs like me. It helps us achieve the success we've always dreamed of.
anywhere, anytime with your BOSO Visa credit card. Spend your life living BOSO's got you. Live your life your way. It's your life, it's what you do.
My journey into business began in one of the hardest moments of my life. In 2020, I lost my job from the hotel industry and my husband was temporarily laid off from his.
As a couple with young kids, at the time, we had to ensure that we had a steady income.
We decided to convert the lower floor of my home into vacation rentals. But we needed support to grow.
The credit union couldn't go any further and financing felt out of reach.
But everything changed when we were introduced to Elite Builders Capital, a product made just for us from Bank of St. Lucia.
With their help, we completed our last 2 units. 2 of our villas were inspired by our kids, Melo for Melody and Samo for Samuel.
Now we have 6 fully furnished villas ready for more guests.
Make it your own. Home sweet gets you any style of home. Be yourself saying home sweet home. With a home sweet mortgage, you are number one. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. See that new home, we get it. Home sweet, home quest, home flex, home switch. Act now when you won't regret it. POSL. Bank of St. Lucia's enhanced home suite mortgages are designed around you. Home Flex, a home equity line of credit. Home Quest, for professionals building new dreams. And Home Switch, time to bring your mortgage home to us. Home Suite Mortgages, make it your own. Home Suite, Home Quest, Home Flex, Home Switch. Need a new home, we get it. OSL. For more information, call 456-6999 or go to bankofstlucia.com. OSL.
Feel the thunder of the pitch, the roar of the crowd, and witness the rising of our nation. St. Lucia, this is the Semi-Professional Football League Season 2. 2 epic tournaments, 143 electrifying matches, 10 venues, 1 island, 1 heartbeat. From June to December 2025, 20 district football leagues will face off. Every match is a battle, every goal is a statement, and every fan is part of the legacy. Who will rise to victory? Play your schedule and be part of history. Visit semiprofootballleague.com and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube for full match fixtures, live coverage, updates, and behind the scenes access. This is our season where passion lives and purpose leads.
This is a beautiful game and this is what we love.
St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League.
Leveraging football to transform lives.
In the heart of every community lies a dream waiting to come true as a journey begins. We dribble through life's hurdles, breaking down its barriers, looking beyond the horizon. Lessons are learned, friendships are forged, and strength is birthed from within. Beyond tactics and goals, we strive as a team. With discipline and perseverance, we advance. Through every kick, stumble, and victory, our lives are changing, and together we rise.
It's not just a game. Football is our life.
The St. Lucia Semi-Pro Football League, leveraging football to transform lives.
28 years ago, I left St. Lucia to study in Canada. I got married and moved to the US, but I never forgot my roots. So when I decided to invest in the offshore business, it was only natural to have it done in my hometown. To have a successful business, I needed a bank. Who else? My first employer, Bank of St. Lucia. BOSL has been an incredible partner, supported my vision of expansion and diversification in every step of the way. The Elite Builders Capital product has been a game changer for entrepreneurs like me. It helps us achieve the success we've always dreamed of.
Into your life anywhere, anytime with your BOSL Visa credit card. Spend your life, living BOSL's got you. Live your life your way. It's your life, it's what you do.
My journey into business began in one of the hardest moments of my life. In 2020, I lost my job from the hotel industry and my husband was temporarily laid off from his.
As a couple with young kids, at the time, we had to ensure that we had a steady income.
We decided to convert the lower floor of my home into vacation rentals. But we needed support to grow.
The credit union couldn't go any further and financing felt out of reach.
But everything changed when we were introduced to Elite Builders Capital, a product made just for us from Bank of St. Lucia.
With their help, we completed our last 2 units. 2 of our villas were inspired by our kids, Melo for Melody and Samo for Samuel.
Now we have 6 fully furnished villas ready for more guests.
second half. And of course, they reached the lead by 2 goals. Melo from the penalty spot. Number 9, Gavin Reggie, 14 from the penalty.
And we're back with second half action. It's 2-0 between the two. DENNERY leading the charge, not bothered so much in the first half. Can South Castries muster opportunities or have chances to get back in this match? And as I say so, it's a punt upfield. Nye Henry cleans up nicely. Very calm in possession. And it's a foul. Possession now to DENNERY. Eli, of course, words are being said during the break. And we did mention that DENNERY having the better possession, the better of the exchange. Would they want to increase the scoreline or sit comfortably with the 2-0 score?
I think when you just above the relegation places, you want to rack up the score on anybody. That'll help you with your confidence. It may not help you to get into the top 4. However, you want to end the season on a high. Give you some impetus for next season.
Most definitely, of course, the players who are away, they might be viewing as well. Cheering on their teammates. And as Eli said, take every point that you can to finish your season strong.
Of course, in some instances, there's bragging rights as well. I give you 4.
There's no doubt about it. That's a fact.
Yeah.
There's no doubt about it. They say so. Ball spread to the right side for South Castries. Number 47 seems to be the outlet. He seems to be the one. If ever somebody's going to get on the score sheet for South Castries, he could be the one to just break that duck.
Well, if every single opportunity they get,
that's Kennedy Willie, right?
Yeah, Kennedy Willie. If every single opportunity they have, they go to him, I think DENNERY is going to deal with that easily. Send 2 and 3 players at him.
Well, I was thinking as well. You try him up top, try him on the other flank. He seems quite you move him around. Don't make it too easy for him to mark. You stick him in there because he can shake a player, he can bake a player. So why not just tinker with it and see what he offers?
And there he is on the ball again. Bring it forward and link up.
Yeah, that's the issue. The issue is the final pass.
Meanwhile, Kendall Fauché issued a yellow card for DENNERY.
Another free kick deep. Trying to find the play on the right side. Will just be a throw in for DENNERY.
Try the long throw in again.
Trying
the
to put
staple
in
of DENNERY,
yeah.
Not tonight though.
And now it gets interesting. Free kick just outside the box.
Yeah, easy call there.
And the youngsters for South Castries, they always give cheap fouls, Not every opponent is a tackle, probably tried to fend the player off the area because he wasn't really dangerous.
That disappearance spray that the official is using is very good. I didn't even see the line.
That's the whole idea. Disappear.
Disappeared in the air. Oh, off the crossbar. Acrobatic there. Look like Joseph, the number 7.
Tough luck, tough.
Then we not being able to get over that ball enough to get it down. Then we rattle in the crossbar of Bernard Antoine there.
The ball put up top, however, the attacker is offside. He's been there from day one of the league. That's how far offside he was. He's been there from June.
People in Zaggy?
Trust me, people will get through. What a player. Filippo. You know what I like about Filippo Inzaghi? The celebrations thereafter. Like no ball. Like no ball catching a man. Yeah man, Filippo Inzaghi.
Boss Alex Ferguson famously said once that Inzaghi was born offside.
Oh yes, oh yes.
Always on the shoulder of the last
Always
defender.
on the shoulder. You ain't got players like this anymore. To a certain extent, I've seen may have just taken their foot off the gas a bit. They might just want one goal for insurance. Don't see them going full throttle to rack it up per se. I mean, if a rack comes, they'll take it. See anybody,
But normally South Castries presses almost for the entire 90. South Castries have not really been pressing Dennery this game, and maybe that's what they're looking for, to draw South Castries out. They already have a comfortable lead, so maybe that's the plan, draw them out and then see if you can go for a third, maybe a fourth. Good strike there, completing the hat trick. Bernard Antoine will be disappointed, but Gavin Reggie will tell you he had no chance. Blasting that one into the bottom left-hand corner of Bernard Antoine, and he was beaten for pace, could not get down in time. Gavin Reggie with a hat trick.
very good hat trick, very well taken goal as a matter of fact, but South Castries have themselves to blame. Basically playing themselves into trouble. Defenders wanting to take on attackers rather than get the ball out of the area. We often hear of playing at the back, but you have to play it safe and be smart. So they paid the price for their sloppiness. Good goal there for Gavin.
We just witnessed Gavin Reggie completing his hat trick there. Good goal for the night from the penalty spot.
Was the first two coming from the penalty spot. Fridge's full critic.
Rene Higuita. Wow, a lot of confidence to do that and he pulled it off. He did mention racking up, he did mention momentum, he did mention confidence. All these are coming to the phone now. Everybody's going to have a shot. Everybody's going to have a shot at goal right now.
Yeah, the Torrent Joseph doesn't have it. Skied one a while ago. This one a daisy cutter, but way off the mark.
Is it Marlon or Ryan Daisy?
Sounds like a trick question. If I answer that, I'll leave that alone. I'll leave that alone.
This one headed for the heavens.
It's into the park. Earlier on, I did say it would probably be a walk in the park for DENNERY, so somebody has to walk to the park to get the ball. This first little hint of uncertainty there by Zanzibar. Reynolds. Reggie's on it again. Scoring that ball. Foul easily. Since Sanis has a bit of a job on his hands, I could tell you one of the DENNERY players kicked out at the goalkeeper for South CASTRIES.
Eli, no, nothing happened there, right? Nothing happened there. Just young players just trying to make a meal out of something.
No, we'll see the replay. I think something did happen.
No. I'm just saying. What I'm saying when I say nothing, there was no need for such. You lead in a game exactly. That is my point. You lead in a game 3-0, Eli. Right? You go into a situation and all the South Carolina players doing are just trying to react, and you go and raise your hand on the player. What do you expect?
Yeah.
What do you expect?
Well, it's the hand to the face.
But that's what I'm saying. But you lead in the game 3-0.
The pushing, I don't think
Eli, you are leading the game 3-0. You get my point?
Yeah.
All you have to do is just retreat. Retreat and continue the game.
I mean, Fauché, you should have a red card there.
Come on, man. I mean, Fauché is supposed to be smarter than that.
Referee, that's why them things happen. Because you're not setting your authority. But that right there, you're not you have to set your authority there, discipline them all.
As Nicholas issued it for yellow card as well. So DENNERY down to 10. They lead 3-0. Players just need to maintain the discipline.
Yeah, that's a key factor. It's a key factor. If you don't have discipline, you cannot play this game. You could have the most skill in the world. If you don't have discipline, you cannot play this game. This is one of the first things that you learn as a young footballer. Your discipline. I'm very disappointed in the DENNERY player, man. Very, very disappointed. There's no need for that. You don't raise your hand at people. You don't raise your hand at people. Even in real life.
Well, I was pushing. He did get pushed first,
yes,
but he actually had kicked out against the goalkeeper while he was on the ground.
Just relax, man.
All right, so he got pushed and then put his hand to the face of Chad Alfred, who ensured that the referee saw.
Yeah, just relax,
went to
man.
ground.
The game is a game of emotions, Eli, but you have to know how to temper it. You saw Ronaldo get his first red card in his entire history.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Ronaldo got a red card yesterday.
No, I know he got a red card.
Yeah, that's his first.
In international football?
Yeah, that's his first. That's his first in his history of playing.
Career.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And they lost 2-0.
That's interesting.
So, you know.
If you had asked me that, I would have.
Yeah,
he's been playing for so long.
Yeah, he never got a red card before.
Oh, wow. But he has played in Sergio Ramos, so I guess Sergio Ramos took care of that for him.
Yeah. Yeah, the players have to cool down, man. I've gotten a few, but Eli, not for that. Huh? You put in a tackle, I can understand. Not for, hand in the face and kicking out and no. But then we're still in charge. He led 3-0 of a hat trick. So all they have to do now is to, with the 10 men, stay behind the football and try to use as much of the field that they can to keep the ball away from South CASTRIES. South CASTRIES, on the other hand, if they were a little smarter, you would put another person up top.
To a 4-4-2.
Yeah, employ more in attack. Let's see if they can think like me.
Out of curiosity, what's a few red cards?
What's a few?
Yeah, a few.
I probably got about 3.
That's not bad.
Not much.
That's not bad.
Not much. Not much. I remember at one time Ricky LaForce was on my case. And Ricky LaForce was, at the time one of the premier referees on the island, and he was, he was on my case. And I had to take Mr. Clouden, to intervene and tell Ricky, why don't you come to referee the game and come off people's cases, man? So some of those officials have their own personal vendetta. I can say it now. We all big. Ricky's a big man. I'm a big man. You understand?
Ricky's bigger than you, though.
Exactly. Case on point.
Yeah. Good night, man, Ricky.
Yeah. No malice. He's my friend. He's supposed to Arsenal as well. No malice, but I remember that very well. Alan Clouden told him that, relax, man.
Funny enough, though, interestingly, I've never fouled out or been ejected from a basketball game. Never.
No, but you were a giant. Nobody ain't going to interfere with you. You understand?
Well, you can foul out of a game, man.
Yeah, I know, but if I remember you well, you were like a student of the game already, like a coach.
Yes.
So you know
I started coaching whilst I was
exactly.
playing.
So you know how to manage yourself. That's what a lot of players not able to do. They make emotions get the better of them,
I also knew how to talk to the officials.
That's my strong. That was one of my strong points.
I would be in conversation with the officials the entire game.
And you're good. Yeah, and you're good. That's a foul right there. Yeah. Also, Eli, what also I've noticed, as much as I often speak of how South CASTRIES, they never give up, but whenever we hit the 65, 75 minute, their game start to get a little ugly. They start to throw in a little tackle here and throwing a little tackle here because the
frustration is setting in.
Yes. A lot of the games when they realize, well, okay, you know what, it's over for us. That's when they come with a lot of tenacity. That's my point. Player going nowhere, but he's already in the back of the player. Yeah, you have to be very smart. The game has changed so much. It's a contact sport, yes, but you have to use your head. Free kick coming in. You take there by the youngster.
Yes. Excellent, yeah. You think that is an effective strategy? Being up an extra man, you think you probably want to maintain the possession and play out as opposed to punting it up and hoping that your attacker gets onto the end of it?
Yeah, that's not good enough. Basically, you're just giving the ball back to them. What you should try and do is to, like you say, use the width, the length, try to draw out DENNERY. And here you have a situation, a quick counter attack now. Now he's already on a yellow card. He's already on a yellow card. I think the South CASTRIES players are getting too much into the DENNERY players rather than playing football. They're more concerned about the back chat rather than playing the game, Like you just mentioned, Eli, you want to see them keep the ball, draw out the opposition, and then pounce. But to just dump a ball and hope and think that you're going to score, nah, it's not going to be that. It's not going to work out that way. Because number one, Eli, you have nobody up top for South Castries who can hold on to the ball.
Yes.
And bring players in.
Yes.
So that's not going to work.
And even if you did, that's one player against 2 or 3 defenders.
Yeah, that's too much. That's a bit too much. Tell you what, I won't be surprised if DENNERY get another penalty.
Not gonna work unless you have a striker like a John Carew up top.
Hey, remember him, eh? Hey, like you're watching football a long time. John Carew. Played for Fulham at one time, right?
Did he?
Valencia,
Valencia,
but I think, yeah.
Getting an opportunity to get in there? No. Easily dealt with by Zanzibar. Wonder what Zanzibar's nickname is, critic.
Yeah, I'm goalkeeper.
Yeah, does he even need a nickname?
I think so, you know. you wanna give him one? Yeah, good skill by the youngster. Yeah, he's already offside. Shouldn't be. You have enough time, youngster, to get in there. Shouldn't be at all.
Goals keep coming. DENNERY still motoring on, even though they're down to 10 men. Gavin Reggie with a beaver trick now. 4 in the bag.
Yeah, I just mentioned, Eli, that I wouldn't be surprised if they get back on the score sheet, and so said, so done. Yeah, beaver trick, I think the first for the season by any player.
Yes, I believe it is.
Yeah, Gavin certainly hitting the stride. What is good about that goal for Gavin is that the composure he kept, never tried to force anything, just got into the area, took his time at it, the defenders were on his back, but he kept his composure and just slotted the ball home. 4-0. And every single goal tonight have been scored by Kevin Reggie. What's his nickname again? You have a nickname. You have a nickname. I'll get it. I'll get it.
Star.
So he's clearly been
a star.
The star
That's
of the
right.
night.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
South Castries, they're very much deflated. Look how they're passing the football now. They're very much deflated. But this team needs a little seniority. How to deal with situations. Take advantage of situations.
It's another big game coming your way after this one, so stay tuned to the live stream. Mabia Valley takes on Central Castries. Central Castries just bumped down into 5th place, so they're on the outside looking in at the top 4. They'll want to get back in, then we'll want to keep them out. It's going to be a very interesting.
Mabia in third position.
They're in 3rd position, yes. That's going to be a very interesting fixture.
You can hear the young goalkeeper for South Castries bellowing instructions to the defense line that you have to stick to your man. You have to stick to your man. And these are one of the rules of defending. If you're not able to stick to your man, if he eludes you, you have to point out the danger to another teammate. This is good advice from the youngster. How old is he, Eli?
17, I believe.
17, yeah, and he's actually trying to marshal the back line. Telling them the basics of defending. Ball going for a corner.
Yaka going to take it.
Yaka special.
In swinger.
Moving the game like you're playing football, man.
Good punch out there.
Very brave guy, very brave goalkeeper, making himself big and coming out. Very good punch. Foul on the player.
Yeah, you can just see the body language of South Castries right now, critic.
Yeah, it's done for them.
Yeah, they want this game to be done.
Yeah, it's done for them.
Dribbles himself.
Defending back four highly exposed. Very easy for Dennery to get onto them. There you go again. Poor marking. He's getting into each other way. Having Reggie trying to force his way in. A little too much there. Should have shed that football. But again, you see how easy it is to get to the back line of South Castries. The midfield is non-existent.
No ideas in attack either. Still in possession at the top of the box.
Going forward, yes, you're able to do those little cameos. But once they lose the ball, you get straight to the back four of South Castries. So there must be a balance in attack and defense, but it's not there. Not bad
Nice
attempt
attempt,
at all.
yes.
Yeah, not bad at all. I remember the Ferens Dairy used to have a drink. They have one called Choco Choco.
Yes, I remember that.
Right? They used to have one, the eggnog.
That's right.
They used to have one in the orange flavor.
In the eggnog?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're looking really good right now. That's him. You could just call him eggnog. I set you up. I set you up. Because you just said yes. Yes. Well, look him.
Yes.
The orange. Look him.
Yeah, well played.
Yeah, look him.
Well
Orange
played.
eggnog. Yeah, man.
Well played.
So the goalkeeper.
Well played.
Eggnog.
Caught me in a piggy
Yeah,
there.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I like it too good.
Choco Choco?
Yeah, choco.
Yeah. Eggnog, yeah. Orange flavor, yeah. Same.
Okay. Yeah, but then we had
It's time coming, it's Christmas.
Exactly. Pretty soon. Pretty soon is eggnog time, boy. Yeah. It's not bad an outing for Dennery. I mean, like you mentioned Fauché being out, Antoine being out, but they're still able to, put it together. Outside for sure.
You'd think Dennery is the team that is down, the way I'm hearing Alban screaming out.
But that's in his nature, you know. That's his nature. You know what Alban could be? I mean I know his sporting career, his job and everything. But a town crier without the mic? Without the mic, Eli. So you could pass around the community on a vehicle.
He has an amplifier in his throat.
Yeah, of course. Easy. Start from by plants place around there and just
Then we're on the attack again.
Raggy on fire tonight. Keep it alive. Too much. Like you said, you'd swear that Dennery has 11 players on there. They're so comfortable with the 10 men. Having the football. There's Raggy on the right side now. If my memory serves me right, I think Raggy. Okay, I'll give to you. Remember there was at one point, Eli, where they used to have Guinness Street football?
Yes.
And St. Lucia used to send teams.
Yes.
If my memory serves me right, Raggy was on the winning team from Dennery and they went on to play regional. Yeah, so he's always been a nippy sort of player. Yeah, he's always been a nippy sort of player. If you look at his touch, takes his time and he has a little Van Persie in him to a certain extent. That's too much. Let's look how he carries himself on the pitch, you know. Nippy sort of player. And of course, remember St. Lucia won one time as well.
Yes, I remember that. Yes,
yeah,
Jamaica,
yeah.
yes.
Hitting the 80th minute, not much time left. But bar the red card received by Jaime Fouché.
Yes.
It's a good outing for DENNERY. Of course, they would have to speak with him to curb his enthusiasm, especially when you get into those little situations on the pitch, because they need him. He's a good player, but he also needs to think of his discipline. Good 3 points for them, 4 goals scored. Not bad an outing for DENNERY. As Eli indicated, we have a big game next matchup. We'll see Mabuya Valley take on Central Castries. Often said that when football is good in the city, it's good all around. So let's see what the city team can do. Of course, the city is the most populated part of St. Lucia, so quality should be coming out from there. Let's see how they deal with Mabuya, or if Mabuya can deal with them. Mabuya, of course, Eli is in the final 4. They've been there. I think they have never dipped past 4. At one point, they were the league leaders to a certain extent, I think.
Yeah, they were for a few weeks.
Actually. Yeah. So, good little team.
Yeah, DENNERY deserving of this 4-0 victory. The scoreline does not flatter them.
Yeah, they were the better of the two teams. Earlier on, I did indicate on paper, but they're showing their worth on the pitch as well. The Gulf of Class certainly is on show. And to win 4-0 convincingly, basically covered all departments of the game. It's been a good week for DENNERY.
Yes, South Castries actually caused a lot of their own problems, conceding 2 penalties in the first half, getting Gavin Reggie off the mark and full of confidence, going to go on and score 2 more in the second half. So the 4-0 scoreline befitting, if you ask me, of what I've seen tonight.
Yeah. Good show for DENNERY, of course. There's a madam on the stream who always gives me power from DENNERY. Let me make sure I have the right name, Lord. I don't want her last name is Fouché, you know. I call her Marco Football. Lucia Fouché.
Well, you might be in trouble there because you just give Jaime Fouché how much power.
Yeah, well, it's reality. So if that's your family, Alicia, you have to talk to him. You have to work on his discipline. You know, we have to be realistic when we watch football. You can't hide, you know.
But that will not save you from the chalet gauche.
No, yeah.
You try to negotiate your way
so,
out of it.
Alicia, talk to your family. I know you're watching. She supports Chelsea. Yeah, she supports Chelsea. So, yeah, so talk to your family, okay? Discipline-wise.
Accept my sympathy, Alicia.
Yeah, Alicia. All right, Alicia. I know you watching. I know you're Marco Football. And you're Papa, so I know you're watching. There are a lot of persons Eli who, you know, always tune in and catch the games. Some of them not able to come to it live, but at least they follow their community, follow their family. It would be interesting to know, Eli, how many goals South Castries have conceded.
I can check for you.
Yeah.
you want that figure inclusive of the 4 goals?
Yes.
So they would have conceded 41 goals, inclusive of the 4 in 16 games.
That's the problem. Not able to defend.
Almost 3 goals per game. Shipping almost 3
There you
goals
go.
per game.
Not able to defend. It took too long to do that. Still keeping possession. Definitely an offense. I haven't heard from Dogu at all. From the time we moved up to Gozile, I haven't heard from Dogu at all.
He's on international break.
Yeah. He's with his national team. All right, Dogu. I prefer you in Sufre, man. Oh, today I saw Zai father. Good attempt.
Kieran. That's Kieran.
Yes, yeah. No, it was yesterday actually. It was yesterday. So, Zai, big up yourself as always and your family down in Sufre. The big yard it is. The backyard. The big backyard. The big backyard. Yeah, the big backyard. That's right next to the playing field. Error there by Nye. Here you have Gavin again. Just the goalkeeper able to make amends. Almost got in. It's a free kick. Sometimes, Eli, I don't want to use the word feel sorry because football is a man's game. I don't want to say I feel sorry for South Castries, you know. You know, it's just part of their football story and their journey, you know. After doing so well in Tier 2, and now we have to face reality, you know. But live and you learn. Here's Eggnog. Could take them on Eggnog. Yeah. I remember you have to open the packet, Eli, the box. Not fully, you know. So you have to insert the straw. You're aware of that, right? You can't open anything, you know? You knew how to open it.
Drink, you know.
Oh, okay. That's why he's saying that. Yeah. You know what?
So freeze the eggnog.
Eli, not just freeze, huh? To say like freeze, but just like semi-freeze.
Yeah, like make a sludge.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's how you see you.
Yeah.
You know this stuff, boy. You know this stuff. So you can feel that thing coming. You know what happened? I'm gonna buy some eggnog next week.
You know, take this John.
And just
choke all of that.
And then, Eli, you know the thing, man. You know the thing. Here, eggnog again. Good take. You took this one like a straw. Good take, man. It's in the bag for DENNERY. Clearly 3 points. Clearly 3 points. Comfortable 3 points for them. Punt up field again, leaving Gavin free. No markers, but he's offside. Yeah. Still trying to fight their way. Not much time left. We have 5 minutes in added time. I think you're going to get past Chad Alfred, my brother. And sister is the fastest. Were you crazy? Substitution. I'm giving her an early rest. Again, trying to go through route one. They've been trying this method throughout. No success. There's a sweet pass. Offside again for Gavin. There's a chance for South Castries. Can they make amends? So the lady I said, Eli, who's a Mako football. Final whistle. Comfortable 4-0 win for Dennery despite going down to 10 men. First game of the 240 night here at the Babalastic grounds. Good victory, Dennery over South Castries 4-0. We ask you to stick around. We have one more encounter which will feature Central Castries and Mabuya Valley.
Match 120th of the tournament. To begin with, the first 11 of Mabuya Valley. Number 2, we have Junior Tilville, Messiah Edwin wearing the number 9, Nilbert Jambi, number 11. Number 30 is David Joseph. Number 16, Claudio Joseph. Number 12 is Art Maki. Nathaniel Noel wearing the number 3. Ethan Okiri, number 10. Tej Pascal, number 18. Jackson Report, number 5. And Rohan Italy is wearing the number 6. Head coach Antonius Constantine. Assistant coach is Elijah Baptist. Manager is Barry Louis. Equipment manager Shaquille Vitalis. Physio Tiffany Morris. Goalkeeping coach Paige Albert. And the team admin Peter Myers. It's 11 for CASTRIES. Number 17 is Rivaldo Shalmine. Number 8, Anthony